2 years after launching Fitbit Versa 3, Fitbit is back again with a brand new Fitbit Versa 4. For those looking for a wearable that offers a range of fitness and wellness tracking features that will work with Android and iPhone and has conveniences like on-wrist payment and voice calls, you can't really go wrong with this one. In today's video, I'm going to show you everything you want to know about accuracy, features and design of the latest mid-range wearable from Fitbit. I will run several accuracy tests that you won't find anywhere else on YouTube. Hi, what's up guys? My name is Adam and you're watching Family Pop TV YouTube channel. First, let's unbox it. The packaging is neat, it folds out and here we can find the watch itself, the charging cradle, an optional large wrist strap, a quick start guide and a warranty card. The design of Versa 4 utilized the classic Fitbit watch shape. It has a simple and elegant silicone band by default and it comes in a number of colors, which are beige and copper rose, black and graphite, pink sand and copper rose, waterfall blue and platinum. However, you can switch this 24mm wide silicone band for any wrist strap as long as it's 24mm wide. It's a predominantly square casing, but with curves on the sides, rounded edges and rounded corners. Even the glass over the display and the glossy underside are curved and rounded to seamlessly blend into that casing design, which not only gives it that soft, inoffensive aesthetics, but also makes it comfortable to use and wear. The design of Versa 4 is virtually identical to its more expensive sibling, Sense 2, which has been released at the same time as Versa 4. There's only one multifunction single button situated on the left side of the casing. Next to the button we got two holes, that's a microphone which is being used for Amazon Alexa assistant. At the right side of the case we got a speaker, at the back there's an optical sensors array and charging pins to plug with the charging cradle. Versa 4 has 5 ATM water resistant standard and can survive in depths up to 50 meters. Out of curiosity I drop it to the glass of water to see what will happen. So whether you're working out hard and sweating buckets running outside in a rainstorm or taking the watch into swimming pool or the lake, your Fitbit will survive just fine. The wearable has a 1.58-inch AMOLED screen with a resolution of 336 by 336 pixels. It can be set up for always on and to be honest I prefer it that way. It will penalize the battery life but it doesn't matter. If you want to extend the battery life, the display can be set up to turn on only when you would move your wrist up or when you would press the side button. The screen isn't the brightest, but on the maximum brightness it's absolutely fine even outdoors in the sunlight. The user interface hasn't got much to do with the Wear OS platform, instead it looks like a typical Fitbit interface, which means it's all primarily about fitness and health tracking, without as much focus put on those interactive smartwatch elements like downloadable apps. The end result, better battery life. As manufacturer claims, you'll get 6+ days of usage from a fully charged 150 mAh battery, even when getting regular smartphone notifications and tracking workouts and activities. Well, for me it lasts only around 3 days, but take into consideration I prefer an always-on display turned on and this certainly shortens the battery life. However, the full charge of this battery takes me only around 45 minutes, so I'm okay with that. Versa 4 is missing some of the more advanced tracking features like ECG capability from the Fitbit Sense 2. The features on the Versa 4 are largely the same as in Sense 2. You'll get all the usual 24/7 activity and health tracking options including heart rate, breathing, stress levels and sleep, making this quite a holistic device. Talking of which, let's check how accurate the heart rate measurements are. And before we carry on, make sure you're subscribed. I'm going to use a medical pulse oximeter against Versa 4. As you can see, both devices having identical readings. That was too easy. I'll do a few press-ups to raise my heart rate, as most of the devices struggles with the health tracking during the physical exercises. Right, the pulse oximeter picking up the increased heart rate straight away. Versa 4 struggles catching up for the first few seconds, but quickly gets the same readings as on oximeter. That's pretty impressive. Let's try it again, a few more press-ups. Look at this, fantastic accuracy. In this case, I can easily get rid of my pulse oximeter and rely 100% on my new Fitbit. The SpO2, known as oxygen saturation level, Versa 4 shows an average reading of 95 and the oximeter fluctuates between 97 and 96. I can't use the SpO2 app as this is locked behind the Fitbit Premium, which is paid subscription, which we'll discuss in a minute. The watch is using a dedicated companion app which is called Fitbit. The app is compatible with iPhones, iPads, Android phones and tablets. Once installed, you have to create a Fitbit account as this is mandatory to keep using the watch. The main page in the app, called Today, gives you an easy-to-use place to set goals and track your daily habits, for example exercise, food, steps, water, etc., offering users different training sessions, recipes and tools to help you stay on track. Each tool is straightforward and user-friendly, so even those of us who struggle with technology will be able to figure it out. To unleash the full potential of the Fitbit watch, you can sign up to Fitbit Premium, which is a paid subscription with guided programs, and it comes with 6 months free trial. After that, it costs $10 per month or $80 for annual subscription. So for people who want to get the most of their Fitbit tracker and can afford the monthly or annual fee, it's definitely worth a look. I haven't had a chance to scientifically measure my sleep pattern, but seems like Versa 4 does that job very well. I tried a quick nap, then went to bed very late, and the watch actually recorded time I fell asleep and awake time very precisely. Also broke down my sleep into phases. I'm absolutely impressed. This is the first watch I ever tested which records the sleep so accurately. With a premium subscription, the watch will learn your sleeping habits and the app will provide suggestions on how to adjust your sleep to optimum levels if any sleep disruptions will be detected. Versa 4 offers 40 sports modes covering more esoteric stuff like skiing and dance in addition to existing profiles such as running, cycling, yoga and swimming. The built-in GPS allows you to use your Google Maps functions without a phone attached. That's perfect for runs and rides, while the Active Zone minutes automatically detect your raised heart rate and locks the activity as a contribution to your weekly targets. Out of curiosity, I have checked the step count accuracy on my brand new Versa 4. I use manual tally counter to manually tap the button every step. In my first challenge, I done exactly 1000 steps. On Versa 4, I counted 963 steps. Let's do it again. This time I've been walking much slower. 1000 steps took me twice as long as before, and here's the result. 991 steps. Okay, one more go. I'll switch on the GPS. Versa 4 needs actually around 30 seconds to lock into the GPS signal. It obviously depends on the environment, tall buildings, etc, etc. Sometimes it takes even 2 minutes. I can obviously be impatient and start my exercise without waiting for the GPS signal to lock on, but then I won't have accurate position. Most likely I will end up with a straight line on the map. I can obviously utilize my phone's GPS by starting the exercise from the app, but I don't want to use my phone. I bought Versa 4 to use my built-in GPS. Anyway, the GPS is locked. I'm fast walking again, and this time Versa 4 counted 963 steps again, exactly the same as on my first attempt. Conclusion: step count isn't the strongest point of Versa 4. The GPS locking could be also faster. Also, when I'm looking at the start and endpoints, it shows 2 totally different locations. I hope Fitbit will rectify this with the next firmware updates. Versa 4, as most smartwatches, offers some degree of customization. There are many watch faces available for download. Some are free, the other are paid, but there's a huge selection of them. The watch has also several useful features. As mentioned earlier, it has Amazon Alexa assistant built in. Alexa, what's the weather today?
Right now in Flint, it's 13 degrees Celsius with showers.
It shows the local weather and also shows the message notifications. And there's a mindfulness app which provides 1 or 2 minutes breathing exercise, which is nothing more than respiratory minute volume, which helps to calm down and help reduce the carbon dioxide levels within the body. Fitbit's latest Versa also has the convenience on wrist-based contactless payments. So far, the payment can be done through Fitbit's own payment system called Fitbit Pay. Apparently, with the future software updates, it will also get support for more banks and card companies. Well, let's wait and see. Okay guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed that video and found it pretty informative and useful. If you're new to the channel, make sure you're subscribed so you won't miss when the next video comes out. Thanks everyone, that was Adam and you watched Family Pop TV.